Hello everybody, Tiger Telematics Gizmondo 84 here. Today we have NFL Quarterback Club 2001. Yeah, I did a short review for like the last Blitz game, but I guess I'll just give this one more of a traditional formulaic intro, the norm. This might be a short video still because, hey, my heart's just not into it. I am almost done with the football games. Let me check my little list here. I got my, see, this is a little bit out of the frame so you can't really see, but this is my list that I completed. And right now, we are right there with the North American release games. So that means that we did all of this stuff. So we're pretty much in the middle of the list. And yeah, the Dreamcast has about 241 or 243. People always get the number kind of mixed up. The Dreamcast is around 240, a little over 240. It's a wonderful game library. There are worse game libraries for other systems. For the limited time span, the 2.5 years the Dreamcast was commercially available, bangers. Just tons of great games. Can't talk enough about it, but yeah, this is NFL Quarterback Club 2001. The last one I couldn't figure out the manual I took while I was taking the pictures said something to do with passing with the left trigger. That's dumb, I think, and there was no direct like, hey, you pass with this button. I couldn't figure out how to pass with that last one, but I still rated it like a 6. It probably deserved a 4. But I don't know. Let's see if we can recognize that this has any kind of redeemable quality. Is it more playable than the last one? I don't know. Let's look into it.
Hello again, everybody. This is Mike Patrick, and welcome to NFL Quarterback Club 2001 from McLean Sports. Talk about pressure, Randy. This is for the lead and possibly the win.
Hey, what pressure? This is what they get paid to do.
4-receiver set. Now. They're crowding the line. It looks like a blitz. The wideout comes in motion. He drifts back to pass. He breaks the grasp of one tackler. Throws it deep. Touchdown.
All right, cool deal. I'm so happy. This is like the last of the football games I gotta do, so that's cool, man. I'm just really happy. I got through with it. I remember looking at my game list when I was, getting these games. I always look at the list to see what I'm gonna do next, and I was so upset that I had to do all of these football games, and I'm almost done. It's so exhilarating and awesome. How do I wasn't able to switch my team, so I'm just playing as the Rams or something. I don't care. We're just going to figure out how to play the game anyway. Left trigger, that's so crazy. Okay, cool. I guess, yeah, they just want you to hit that left trigger so bad. This looks really dark on your end, doesn't it? Let me turn the brightness up. Okay, that seems to look better. Okay. Okay. Well, I used the A button, which makes sense, so that's cool. Okay. Oh, I just want to add that I'm really extremely happy with my 7th Cross Evolution review. I'm not saying that it's anything spectacular, it's just I'm glad that I did it. It's just a really favorite game of mine. and I kind of put that out in the universe, and I'm just really proud of just me raising awareness. I'm just button mashing, I'm hitting A and left trigger, just kind of hoping for the best. I'm not really sure if what I'm doing is really making a difference or not. A lot of times I just think it's the computer that is manifesting reality. I am in the blue? Alright, let's see. Yeah, you switch your character with the left trigger. That's how you switch characters, but how do you know. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that you got 4 tries before you switch the ball over to the other team. Okay, alright. I should have hit that X button to intercept, because that increases your chances, so that's cool. Nobody likes the ref, apparently. I was looking up pictures for overlays and stuff, and from my last Quarterback Club 2000, and I'm running out of funny football pictures to kind of throw in there, so I'm just kind of stretching at this point. I was trying to look up embarrassing cheerleader photos, but there's nothing but just gynocentrism when it comes to cheerleaders. There's no fat cheerleader pics, you know? I've seen an average-looking cheerleader, but yeah, if there's a fat cheerleader, she's just average. She's not even... She's still thin by American standards, you know? Like, I saw one picture of a cheerleader with her leg up, and you could see that she kind of, like, had some diarrhea squirts or something. Just, society really guards women, and you don't see the human aspect of them. And it's really a shame, because I was looking up pictures of men hitting women, and there was, like, maybe... 3 pictures of a man, like, hitting a woman, but it wasn't, like, directly. You don't see their hand directly on their face. But then you see tons of pictures of women hitting men, and that's obviously more okay by societal standards, and it's wrong, because there should be equal representation. There should be as many pictures of men hitting women, because it really makes my blood boil. The disposability and the preference over women. It's like we're supposed to self-censor as a society. We're supposed to look the other way when, if there's anything that's, detrimental to women or anything like that, society kind of shields it because of this whole self-censorship thing. It's just wrong is all I gotta say. Like, there's this, like, uneasiness that I guess people assume that men are just always on the cusp of just about to hit a woman. Like if society says it's okay, oh, we're gonna just totally just take advantage of that. If society was okay with hitting women, I still wouldn't, because men have values and morals, Women are the unstable ones that, they have the mentality of a 16-year-old, where, not all of them, but it's like when they find out that their parents are gone, that's when they kind of wreak havoc. But otherwise, they need that surveillance, they need that supervision. And it's that aspect of human nature that I don't like. It's not just women, right? Gotta make that a point. It's not just women. Like, but yeah, it's just by and large, the majority of females, they just, if they can get away with something, they do. Did I intercept that? I hit X. Yeah, like, my channel's kind of controversial, and it's just like I'm trying to raise my vibrations and stuff. Doing a whole lot of, like, good things. I'm considering all kinds of different things, but I'm not rejecting what I've learned about female nature and everything like that. And I feel like, I don't know, I just want an intellectual female in my life. I don't want to, I don't want to close myself off to limiting beliefs, and I feel like MGTOW is somewhat a limiting belief system, because it says, we recognize that women are a certain way, and that there are, unicorns don't exist and stuff, but, if you want a woman in your life, ascribing to a limiting belief system is not good. And, like, MGTOW is, like, very much, it's just kind of an echo chamber in a lot of ways. And I love MGTOW because it is factual and it's based in reality and everything, but I don't want to limit myself necessarily. And I've noticed that there's a lot of people in my life with limiting belief systems, like people who want to lose weight. They have this deprivation mentality where they feel like they're not good enough. Okay, I'm going to be tapping that X button because it increases the chance of catching. Oh man, that didn't work. That did not work. Okay, well, I rated the other one a 6 out of 10, and I can't tell the difference. It's not really playable. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't think it's me. I think it's the game, you know? It's not me, it's you. It's you. It's definitely you. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, I want to help people better themselves, and when you're talking to people, like, you have to kind of make them think that they're forming their own ideas. That's why you kind of use gradualism on them. You can't tell them flat out, hey, you know, things will be better if you do this and that, you know, because they're more likely to do what's healthy and right for them if they think it's their idea. So you just can't, like, I want to tell people multiple things, but just people have their ego, they just dig their heels in the ground and stuff like that. And I've noticed that there's a lot of things that I'm doing right now that's really positive and awesome for myself, and I want to share that with the world. And it's kind of frustrating how people stick inside their scripts. Like, I'm very open-minded, and I've been looking into just, I guess, kind of new agey type stuff, just kind of like, you know, vibrations and belief systems and stuff like that. You know, escaping your script. You know, the whole, you know, regimented part of your day where you go about things and you just kind of, you know, you're not really thinking. You're just kind of doing, you're just living day to day and stuff like that. But, you know, as human beings, we are creators, and each moment is kind of special. And like that, you know, if you do mindfulness meditation, you're kind of in the moment, you're in the now, because all you have is right now. You know, so there's a lot of mind-bending things on YouTube, and, you know, if you're searching, if you pray for knowledge, God will give you knowledge. Things might take time, but, you know, you're a piece of art. You're a work in progress, and life is a miracle, and everything that you are right now is what's been, you know, manifesting up to this point. And your reality, there's a lot of things about your reality that's really good, and that there's like mindset changes that need to take place. There's a lot of negativity just on the internet and the world and your environment, but there's a lot of positivity that's just like out there. You got to look at it, you got to look for it. It's inside yourself. You got to just tap into it. It's a, you know, like, everything in the universe is a positive reflection. And people fail to see it because they get stuck in their regimented, you know, their whole routine, you know. But yeah, pertaining to the game, yeah, it's kind of frustrating to, you want to help people, but you just don't know how, and you want to be a good example, and like, you do help people kind of in like incremental little small ways, but yeah, I guess I'm impatient. I just want, you know, I don't know, and just accepting that's a hard lesson for me to learn. I have a hard time accepting things that I don't control, and, you know, that's something I'm working on personally. But yes, back to point pertaining to this game. I gave the other one a 6 for some reason. I don't really like it. Like I said, you know, the other one kind of deserves a 4 in my book. This one kind of deserves a 4 as well. I guess I'll dig my heels in and not try to retract too much. I don't want to just insult a claim. I don't want to insult a claim. I keep stuttering. But this game, I'll just give it a 6. I don't notice any kind of real difference. It's really a 4, both of them. But, you know, hey, I'm kind of sharing myself and broadcasting myself to the universe, and, you know, I'm doing what I can. But this is kind of a wordy review, but thanks for being there with me, and I appreciate you watching. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Oh, I don't recommend, by the way. All right.